Well, good evening. Noswonky here. Well, it's time for an update on Yuko's situation. I'm here at the hospital. I'm in the outdoor kiosk area. There's nobody else here, as you can see. It's been 8 days since the accident. She had the accident on Friday the 18th. Alright, I'll drop you. Call me when you're ready. Oh, Yuko, are you okay? We went to Katoomba Hospital that day and she got a temporary cast, and they sent her home that night with a referral letter and told us to go to the big hospital. So that hospital was our local hospital, but we had to come to Nepean Hospital, which is the bigger, fancier hospital, but it's a bit further away. It's a 40-minute drive from where we live. And so we came here the next day, the Saturday, and so she's been in 1 week. Today's Saturday the 26th of September, and we're hoping Yuko will be able to come home today. That's what they've told us. So I came this morning to visit at 10 o'clock. Now, because of the COVID situation, they've severely limited the visiting hours. So, in pre-COVID times, you could visit basically all day from, I think, maybe 10 o'clock until 10 in the morning till 8 at night. But now it's only 10 till 12 in the morning and 5 till 8 in the evening. So I've been visiting in the morning. So I came this morning. Yuko's cast had been removed. It's strange, because it was only on for a couple of days. They put it on, I think, 2 days ago, and now they've taken it off, and they're going to put a boot on instead. So when I saw her this morning, they had just taken it off, and she was going to get the wounds dressed because, she's got these holes in her leg because of that metal cage that was holding her bones together, which is now removed, but the holes are still there, and they don't stitch them up, they leave them open. Not sure why, but the guy was explaining that that's the best way, but they have to be dressed. So the nurse was going to dress the wounds, and then a physiotherapist is going to come and he's going to give her a boot to wear, a moon boot, I guess, and check whether she can move around. She's rented a wheelchair to take home, so she'll be able to move around on that. And we've also got a walking frame that she's, the physiotherapist has advised that it's best to use the walking frame as much as possible to get exercise rather than be in the wheelchair all the time, because then her muscles will deteriorate. So anyway, I stayed for, and the other thing is visitors are only allowed to stay for half an hour, and you can only have 2 visitors at a time, and the same person can't visit twice in a day. All these rules, because of COVID. And of course you have to wear a mask, and they check your temperature when you come in and ask you a bunch of questions. And if you checked, do I have a dot? Yeah, I've got a blue dot there. That means I've been checked. So anyway, I stayed, I generally ignore the half-hour rule. So I stayed for about an hour, and then I left, and I said, well, call me when you're almost ready to come home and I'll return. So I just went to the shopping centre, I had lunch, and then she called me and said she was going to be ready soon. So I came back to the hospital, but when I got to the ward, they wouldn't let me in because she hasn't been officially cleared to go home. So that's why I've come to the kiosk. Just had a coffee and a sandwich. I'm just waiting to get the call, either from Yuko or from the ward, to say that she can go home. But you know, generally she's pretty well, and you know, the only problem is she can't walk. So there you have it, an update on the Yuko situation. Well, look, I got her. It only took, well, it's 5 o'clock now. Had to wait a long time.
Yeah.
But she's in the car. Now we're going to go home. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Right.